Do you know the contaminants in your local drinking water? Drinking pure, clean water is so important these days where we really don't know what's coming in our soil and all the pollution. And if you have a water filter, are you sure it does filtrate all the contaminants you have in your local water? Today, we're gonna look into this. We're gonna open a whole filtration system, gravity over the counter from Boroux, and discuss a bit all these contaminants and how to get rid of them. So welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm Anne, the little Frenchie in Big Texas. I live in the greater Houston area, so it is not well water, it's city water. We belong to a mud district, and this municipal utility district publishes a yearly quality report for our water. Once a year, could be more often, but that's all we get. And it has a lot of contaminants. If I go quickly through the list, just to give you an idea, all within the acceptable range, we have some arsenic, barium, nitrate, fluoride, alpha and beta emitters, radium. So all these are coming from erosion of natural deposits. Not too sure what it means. We have some additive for the chlorine, so they have to clean and control bacteria and so on. So chlorine is very often added to water. We also have some heavy metals, lead and copper. This is coming from the erosion of our pipes, old pipes. If you've seen previous videos where I'm cleaning some filters here, they are all full of rust, kind of dark orange material after a few months. That's where it's coming from. And the last one is the trihalomethanes, which is a byproduct of the disinfection process. So as you can see, quite a lot of contaminants here, some chemicals, some coming a bit radioactive here, and some heavy metals. So definitely not something I want to drink in my water. So having a good quality water filtration system I can rely on for me and my family is very important in this house. And I've been using the Boroux filter for already 2 years. I'm very happy with them, and they gently sent me over a whole system which I want to open with you today, unbox and set up and test together to see how it works. Let's open the box. That's a pretty big box we have here because it is a family size over-the-counter filtration system. All right, so what's in the box here when you receive your gravity over-the-counter system? The main thing, the chamber here. So that's the big box. Inside, we're gonna open together. We have the stainless steel water spigot, not too sure how you pronounce it, but right there. We have the stand right here, stainless steel as well, reinforced here with some plastic rubber so that it's not going to scratch on your counter. Pretty good. And the most important, the filters. So I've had this in the past, so that is not really a surprise to me. I love these filters. They give me a good clean water. It tastes clean. I really like them. They also, I have to admit, they are not perfect filters either. See, 2 filters, and it comes with something to prime the filters right there, and a little colorant here, red dye, so that you can actually test and see if it works. So that's what you get here with your filters. So these filters, I love them. As I said, very clean water, great tasting water. However, in full transparency, Boroux admitted they filter almost all of the chemicals I can have here in my water, and probably you as well, including the PFAS, for instance, but they do not filter the fluoride. That's the same as the Boroux filters. You had a separate one for fluoride, and they are developing it as we speak. I believe it's in process of getting commercialized, so it should be coming out pretty soon, but it will be a separate filter just like Boroux. I said this is a brand that takes over the legacy of Boroux. So if you like the Boroux filters, this is probably something you will enjoy, because at some point you're gonna have to replace them. They are no longer sold. Check out Boroux. So let's open the main chamber here. So this is the stainless steel chamber. Let's open that one up. Okay. All right. Here you go. Instruction manual. Usually pretty straightforward, but if it's your first time, I would definitely recommend reading it. It's extremely well packaged. Box over box. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. It comes in a little, let me put it on the floor here, because it comes in a bag. Look at this. Isn't it cool? It comes in a bag. Your water, your wellness, your way. Here you go. So this is the, wow, look at this. How very nice. They really don't want any scratch. Look at this. How cool. You see yourself, it's like a mirror. Very nicely packaged, with a lot of attention not to get any scratch. See, another one here. Wow. So that's the chamber where you're gonna put your filters right there. So you can have up to 4 filters. I have 2 here. If you want more speed, add 2 more. But honestly, I've been running it with 2 and it goes pretty quickly. We are 4 people here. We drink a lot of water and we really don't have any issue waiting on water. So this is the bottom part. I really like it. I like that also. Very nice. Yeah, everything is so well protected and packaged. Very, very nice. All this I'm gonna rinse, wash with soap and water just to make sure it's really clean, and we're gonna try. So in terms of accessories, you have of course this to close here, to close these holes here. Given I only have 2 filters, I'm gonna have to close 2 of them, so I have those. And it comes with a water pidgeot that's actually very heavy. Looks like a very nice, good quality Boroux, as you can see here. Much nicer quality than the one I currently have, which is another brand I will not mention, but yes, very nice stainless steel. I like it. I really like these instructions. Very detailed, as you can see, a lot of pictures, lots of explanations step by step on how to install. And not only these black carbon filters, it also gives a full explanation on how to prime the soon to be released fluoride filters. So it really makes me think that they're gonna be released very soon this year. And these are filters I'm probably gonna want to get for my house here, given we do have fluoride in the water. But yes, every step here on how to perform a red dye test, the whole thing. So really nice if it's your first time. This is really a breeze. But here, the first thing we're gonna have to do after washing the chambers, soap and water, we're gonna have to prime these filters. So here you never use soap, only water. You scratch them a bit, usually with a sponge, and then you just prime them with what they're giving you here. So if you want to have the detailed step-by-step instruction on how I did it, I will put a link somewhere above here on the screen to a previous video on where I actually primed the filters and installed them in my chambers. are my filters. The old one right there and the new one right here, the Boroux. As you can see, it is taller, it is bigger. And so in this chamber here, you have your carbon filters, the black filters. And here you're gonna have, in the future, not yet released, the fluoride filters, which might be why it's a bit taller, because it's gonna have to hold both filters in there, just like Berkey used to do. Pretty nice, pretty cool, very good quality. I like it. It's a lot more sturdy, I think, than this one. Water is filtrating as we speak, but we already have some to try right there. If you're interested in the Boroux filter, check them out. They're currently running a spring sale promotion, which depending on how much you spend, you get a given amount off, which represent roughly 15 to 20% discount, so it's not bad at all. I would recommend, I have an affiliate link, so check it out. It comes really at no cost to you and gives me a small commission. And you don't have to buy the whole system. You can just get the filters, which is what I did myself the first time. I had an existing filtration system from another brand, and the filters adapt, they're interchangeable between all these brands. So get the filters you want, you like, and you don't have to change your existing system yet unless it's rusty and old. Otherwise, just get the filters. They're really good filters. I would definitely recommend for you to try them out. It's a good alternative if you were used to Berkey. It's really the equivalent now that Berkey is no longer sold. Boroux took over with the same carbon filters and soon to come the fluoride filters as well. So now the taste test, right? It tastes clean, just like my previous one. It's the same Boroux filter that I like, the same clean water taste I have, which is not the case if I drink it out of the sink with all the chemicals coming from the pipe. And yeah, definitely I do taste the difference. So I am not doing a test with the little meter, because in my opinion, it doesn't mean much. It would work if it really removed every particle, every ion, which is not necessarily the case because some of them are good for you. That's the thing. It could be like, yes, zero, nothing in the water, but that's not what you want either. You want to keep some calcium, some magnesium, some potassium, some of the good ones, good for your body. So the meter read here is yes and no, you know? I don't think it's the most reliable way to measure water. It would really have to be sent to the lab to really know whether all the contaminants that are from my mud district, like the barium and the chromium and all the lead, and if they've been removed or not. So unless I sent it, I will never know for sure. This being said, you have test results on the Boroux website itself. First, it's a certified brand. You have the certification online, and you also have the test results online for these filters. All the chemicals that they remove, all the heavy metals, it is all there. You just have to click and read the lab report. Look at this. Heavy metal contaminants removed up to 99.36%. Pretty good, no? So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and check them out. Thank you all for watching.